Welcome to this episode of Sridhar on Selling. We salespeople are so proud of talking about our achievements. Largely, the number of distributors one has appointed, the kind of interior markets one has visited, the kind of penetration our company or product has got. Well, that's how we are. Today, I'm going to talk about the unsung heroes. Can you imagine a product used by every single citizen of this country across the length and breadth of this country, from Lakshadweep Islands to Ladakh, from Khambat to Guwahati? What is this product? Very simple. Your life cannot function without it. Yes, I'm talking about money. Do you realize every single Indian, whether he's a beggar or is a top-notch industrialist, handles money every day? How does this money reach him? The amount of work done by RBI is staggering. You have any idea about the number of banks in this country? How money is transported? How it reaches every single person at the time when they want it? Every single bank in this country is filled with money every day in the kind of volume that they require for that day. There is forecast, there is planning, there is logistics, but your bank never runs out of money. Imagine the meticulous planning. We who have spent our lives in FMCG products, look at challenges in distribution. If you're handling a seasonal product, how will it reach before monsoon? You don't want to stockpile a winter product before winter sets in. Now, here is this unsung hero, the Reserve Bank of India, the central monetary system, which ensures money reaches everyone in various denominations. During COVID period, 220 officers of Reserve Bank were living in a bio bubble. They were quarantined from the world, working 24/7 to ensure that the wheels of the financial machinery are well oiled and running. Imagine when the entire world is nervous as to how to cope with COVID. Somebody in RBI thought of this bio bubble and found volunteers to take up the job. And the result was there for everybody to see. For days on end, these people lived in that bio bubble. Their families were fending for themselves. So now we talk of soldiers fighting in the frontier. Here are these brave men and women fighting the financial frontier. Hats off to them. When you talk of turnovers, you talk of 10,000 crore, 10,000, 20,000 crore. Imagine a figure, 231 trillion rupees. I don't know how many zeros are there. This is the volume of business done by UPI in the last fiscal year. Can you imagine? Payments made to puchka walas, pan walas, sabzi walas, 18 rupees, 20 rupees, to major payments, all done instantly. This is more than the kind of business done either in Europe or in the US, perhaps put together. This has been a great gift from RBI to the citizens of India. What an amazing thing. Now let's look at some other departments. I have briefly touched upon the service done by the post office. Till a few years back, the post office used to have runners who deliver mail in near international borders. They have to go through difficult terrain. Friends, do you have any idea as to the number of post offices in this country? Take a guess. 165,000 post offices. Can you imagine the task behind running this huge enterprise? We have 20 branches reconciling their accounts, managing the personnel, administration. This is all being done by somebody sitting in Delhi who controls this entire business. Perhaps most of you may not be aware, but there was a time when money orders used to go to even smallest of villages. So, post office built trust. The postman would very often even act as a scribe. For the illiterate people, he would write letters and read letters out. This was the contact that the post office had with people. We talk of engagement today. Much before the word became fashionable, post office have been doing it for a long time. Let's look at another industry, the railways. I have always admired the way railways function. There is one person always showing a red or a green flag, regardless of the time of the day or night, regardless of the height, weather, whatever. This person must also be going on leave. There must be somebody replacing him. So there is an SOP which is flawless, which functions. When we run companies, suddenly one manager is not on duty, you have to wait for him to come back. This doesn't happen in the railways. They're dealing with people. Do you have any idea about the passenger traffic on these trains? 20 to 23 million people travel every day. That's 2 crore to 2.3 crores. That's nearly 2% of the entire population. Imagine the network involved. Imagine the management system involved. Collecting money for a ticket in a small place. Security, passenger comfort, all this being done, and we only go on cribbing about these departments. Coal India reaches coal to the smallest place in the country. Petrol pumps, they reach petrol wherever you are. LPG cylinders. So, friends, don't underestimate the public sector undertakings. Maybe we can learn a few things from them. Keep your eyes and ears open. Look at people who are delivering efficiency, who are delivering service, and learn from them. Thank you.